May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and ahead of the month, we wanted to share the story of Ellen Gray, a North Canton woman who battled skin cancer herself. Those who loved Ellen called her the sun because of how happy and bubbly she was, the way she would light up a room, the way they would all orbit around her. They're working to keep her legacy alive and keep others safe from the dangers of skin cancer.
Yeah. There's Halloween.
Yeah.
At their family home in North Canton.
She was always a cheerleader, and her brother was always a football player.
Well, there she's an old lady bunny.
Don and Suzy Deitemyer and Ryan Gray flip through memories. Ellen, the woman they all loved, smiling back at them.
Oh, there she is skiing.
Yeah. Peek and peek.
Yeah, the peek and peek.
The years that have passed reflected in these aging pages.
I'm getting you a new album.
I have them, Ryan. I have lots of them.
Snapshots of happier times with a woman who this family called their son.
It's the memories that's hard.
In 2007, at just 29 years old, Ellen passed away after a battle with melanoma, a serious form of skin cancer that spread throughout her body.
Well, it was a shock. It was a shock. We always thought that she would get better.
Young and vibrant, her parents, Suzy and Don, remember Ellen grew up playing tennis, always surrounded by friends, volunteering and engaged in the community.
You're invincible at that point in time, and I think that's what everybody thinks.
So when she asked her husband, Ryan, to check out something she felt on her head towards the end of 2006, she probably didn't think much of it.
Well, I was sitting right where you're sitting, and she said, would you look at it? I said, sure. And I stood up behind her, and I was horrified immediately. It was about a lesion about the size of a dime, and it looked bad.
A trip to the doctor revealed it was melanoma, the most invasive type of skin cancer.
We learned that melanoma doesn't grow as other skin cancer. Melanoma, as the plastic surgeon explained, it starts flat and then its tentacles go into and through the layers of skin into your bloodstream. And it just progressed to a little bit too far by the time they found it.
Concerningly, it appeared the melanoma had been there for about a year already. The family jumping into action.
She was very, very brave, and she never complained. She wanted people to know about it. So that just makes her unbelievable to me.
Tragically, Ellen passed away about a year after she was diagnosed and 3 days after her birthday. Throughout her battle, Ellen was dedicated to sharing her story, hoping to spare others what she went through.
She immediately started thinking about how she can affect other people through her experience.
The family formed Ellen's Effort, hosting fundraisers to support the North Canton Medical Foundation, raising money for wigs, gas cards, and other resources for cancer patients. The art Ellen made throughout her treatment, helping support the fund.
I feel it was Ellen's wish to do this, and that's why it's important to carry this on. Even though sometimes it's a little bit hard, difficult, it's very important, and I want to honor her wish.
With a focus on education and prevention, the family began Love Your Skin Stark County in 2018, providing sunblock to local pools and summer camps, and conducting skin checks at Kent State's Stark campus.
We're just trying to make, especially younger generations, aware that that is a risk. You are taking a risk by tanning, by not using sunscreen, by not covering your skin, but also that, and that's kind of where the Love Your Skin comes in, loving your skin as it is.
The warmth and rays of light Ellen brought to so many, now helping others protect themselves from the real dangers of the sun.
Well, for me, it's selfish reasons. I want her to be proud. For the rest of us, it's so we don't lose sight of who she was. We want to make sure that we are doing justice to her name.
Well, on May 5th, Love Your Skin Stark County is having an event to reintroduce Love Your Skin Stark County to the community after things kind of slowed down during the pandemic. You can find more information on our website on that event and how you can participate at WKYC.com. And I was just so struck by the strength of this family. Obviously, you know, I can't fathom how challenging it is for them to talk about it, and I was very grateful for them to open up and share. But, you know, even these years later after her passing, for all of them, you know, they're all kind of in these different phases of life. You know, Ryan is wonderful. He's remarried, and his wife now is incredibly supportive of championing this cause and continuing Ellen's legacy. But the work they've continued to do is really inspiring.
Yeah. I think it's so empowering too to hear their conversation about how they are trying to just simply give back to the community in which they live, and they want that memory to live on of her too. I think going to those local pools, the community spots that people gather, I mean, having access to sunscreen that's not expired is a huge thing too.
Important.
But to then go to universities to do those skin scans as well, a huge opportunity that they're providing for others to then, you know, stop the potential to further something too that can get pretty bad.
Absolutely. Early detection is key. That's what you said, that's key. Yep.
Yeah, they're working to protect others. So amazing work that this family's doing.
Thank you for sharing that story.
Oh, thanks, guys. Well, now at 9.